All right. A man submits to me.
Okay.
A man submits to me, and he if he submits
to you?
Yeah, like we're gonna submit to
Lord
each other.
have mercy. God be with us all.
Jojo, if you're submissive to a man, then by nature, if he's a good man, he gonna do right by you.
Yeah.
But he should not be submissive to you.
Exactly.
That's the role of a real
saying.
man.
I ain't know how to say it, but you know.
I'm old enough to be your mama, baby. I'm gonna put you on game. I'm gonna put you on game, baby.
She said, I'm gonna put you on game. Now here's the thing. Again, I'm playing these videos because I want you to be aware that I know these things exist. I've always known that since I was a child. I've been aware of my existence as a human being since I was 5, at least. I don't remember anything before 5. And I always knew that there are people that are not that have wayward way of thinking, like a woman that would say a man submits to me. Now there is a part in the Bible, in the scriptures, for those who believe in the scriptures, that says submit to thyself, or something like that, to yourselves, right? And a lot of women quote that. They will quote that and say, you know, a man is supposed to also submit to a woman. See, it's not about the content. To me, for the most part, it's about context. It's always about context. Because again, we're human beings. We're not robots. We're not scientific robots. We're human beings, and there's multiple facets and layers to what makes us who we are. Spiritually, emotionally, mentally, financially, socially, right? All those different things makes up who we are. So when a woman says a man submits to me, it tells me much more than the content of what she's saying. Like, that sounds cute. There is a place in the Bible that says submit to yourselves, right? That's in addition to a woman should be submitting to her husband. But what I'm able to read from that is a combative spirit, a need to be right, a need to justify BS, right? For a fact in life, if you're married, in so many ways you do submit to your wife. At least you submit to the marriage institution. At least you submit to God in order to make it work. You submit to your vision as a man, right? To your overall vision. So yes, on the part of a man, there's in so many ways, that's the truth. It's correct that a man will submit. You go to work because you want to feed your family, protect, provide. And if there are any days that you feel lazy and you don't feel adequate, you submit to the overall vision and mission as a man. But when a woman sit up there and say, a man submits to me, she doesn't end like me. Let me play that for you again.
So you saying you don't want to pay no bills?
A man submits to me, and he if he
submits to you?
Yeah, like
that. To an average man, that shocked the hell out of him, right? Right? But again, if you argue that at a semantic level, you start arguing that at a level where you just become combative with her, you deserve every disrespect that comes to you. Okay? Now, what he's doing, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just having a conversation. But if you find yourself in a situation where you're being combative, she's combative, yes, but you engage that, I may be forced to, I know it's a stretch, but I may be like, you lack self-respect. What good do you think you're gonna get out of a woman who already think that way? It's probably nothing that you can get out of that, right? So what I'm sharing with you is that you need to kind of, like, I always say this, dig deeper, think deeper, have a sense, build your critical thinking ability. Like, something can throw you off. A woman can say something that will throw you off completely. Have the self-respect to calm down and say, that's interesting. Why would she think that way? Instead, what we have these days is a lot of men just engage that, and they start going in with her. They start getting combative with that, right? There's no good results that can come out of that. There's no good result. What's going on, CJ? How you doing, my brother? Good to see you, man. Yeah, there's no good that can come out of that. If you find yourself in this situation with a woman arguing like this, just become interested. Become interested in why she think that way. Don't engage it at a level where you go, because if you engage her at that equal level, it's not really equal. You go under her. She will walk all over you and destroy you. Because that's not really your space. As a king, that's not your space. Instead, like, submit to you. Tell me a little bit more about that. Yes, I'm policing the way you talk, if you're wondering. What do you mean? What do you mean by submit to you? I mean, allow her to explain herself. You may just find that she will rearrange her thought, because she will discover, like, wait, that sounded slow. Like I'm slow, like she's dunce, right? Let me play that. Let me keep playing it.
We're gonna submit to
Lord
each other.
have mercy. God.
She said we're gonna submit to each other, but that woman, that older lady, was able to detect that something is, yeah, that's a mindset, and that mindset, nothing good can come out of it. That's a combative woman right there, and there's no need to engage her outside of being interested in how she thinks.
Be with us all.
Jojo, if you're submissive to a man, then by nature, if he's a good man, he gonna do right by you.
Yeah.
But he should not be submissive to you.
Exactly.
That's the role of a real man.
I ain't know how to say it, but you know.
I'm old enough to be your mama, baby. I'm gonna put you on game. I'm gonna put you on game, baby.